Hey guys, for today's video, I wanted to get outside actually during the day and go and scout out a few different spots for our Milky Way shots. So we're gonna use PhotoPills and bike around a little bit. I actually rode up this trail here from my house and we're gonna make a plan for tonight. So PhotoPills has a lot of really cool features, and the one we're going to be using today is called Night AR. It actually puts an overlay of the night sky on your screen and uses your camera to show what the foreground will look like. And you can swipe your finger across the screen and actually change what time of night is being displayed. So you can move the Milky Way and see how your composition will change throughout the night. So we're going to go to a few different spots and use PhotoPills and see what's gonna look the best for tonight's shoot. The first spot is right here. There's these couple of mountains in the background, and the Milky Way should be over the top around 12:30 at night. And as you can see right here on PhotoPills, it should line up perfectly right between those two mountains. So it might be a really good option, but we're gonna keep going down into the valley a little bit and see a few more spots. All right, we're at our next spot out here, and I'm sorry about the audio. I'm sure it's kind of windy. I've got my big windsock on, but it can only do so much. So right here are a couple of old cabins that are part of Keystone Ranch. And I know just from being here and like knowing where we're at, that the Milky Way will be over these at some point in the night. So we're gonna use PhotoPills this time just to kind of judge when is the best time to be here to get a really nice natural composition.
In order to judge when that time is, I've opened PhotoPills and chosen the Night AR, and I'm swiping my finger across the screen, which is what is changing the time and therefore the orientation of the Milky Way. So I can tell that I need to be shooting the Milky Way by around 3 o'clock in the morning. So I should be on site at 2:30 so I can set up my tripod and my tracker and prepare to take these shots.
So this is the second option, and right there is a little waterfall that could be really cool too. I'm not sure about the waterfall. I think the angle might be kind of weird, but we're gonna use PhotoPills again and see what we can find out. Now I'm over here by this waterfall. I'm honestly kind of struggling to make sense of it. It's a cool little falls, but there's no good area to shoot from. It's all these willows and, you know, running water down here and the cliff up there and a dead crow, which is weird. But I think I might have to skip this one because there's no good, clean, clear spot. Unless maybe if I shoot from like that tee box or something, it could look kind of cool, but I don't know. Whereas right here, see right here is okay, but I don't love the composition. It's just kind of messy with all these willows and everything. So we might skip this one for now until I can figure it out, but I think shooting spot is those cabins right there. Should be really cool. Decided to take a seat next to this little babbling brook here and take my hat off. These shadows are so good. So I hope this has been helpful and you've seen how I use PhotoPills and scouting during the day to plan out some of these shots. This waterfall is a great example of how you might see a place online, or you might even see it in real life and think that it could be a really good shot, but then you get here, get your PhotoPills out and really plan it, and I don't think it'll work out. But thankfully those cabins are right there, so we have something cool we can shoot tonight. Yeah, Astro is a funny game. There's so many different variables, but you can do a lot of planning ahead of time so that when you are out here stumbling around at 1 in the morning, that you have a plan and you have a purpose and you know really what you're doing. So that's all for today's video. I'll show you guys what I do as far as photographing it in another video. I think I'm gonna focus on how to use your histogram to really plan out your exposure and get the most detail possible. So that'll be a video that's coming up, and I'll put a card for it right here or here. I don't know which side. I'll put a card for it at some time if I remember. Okay, thank you everybody very much for watching. Please, again, thumbs up, comment your thoughts or questions, or if you could figure out a better way of shooting that waterfall back there. And when the stars are out tonight, I'll see you there. All right, guys, we're gonna attempt some wildlife photography with the Sony RX100 Mark VII. There's a mallard duck chasing around a lady mallard duck, and we're gonna try to take their picture. Let's see what happens.